We made it. I'm here at MH Tuning to get the FRS finally tuned. It's got the K series. It's an identical build to the E30, but we're hoping for more power with a smaller or a slightly smaller turbo. So I'm gonna get this thing unloaded and get started. I'm ready. Alright, so I didn't realize that my mic died. Right now I'm using the camera mic, but we're pretty much all set. He got the idle dialed in on the 2200cc injectors. I've got all the fuel pumps working. We're gonna do the 93 tune right now and then switch over to E85 and see what we make with that. So stay tuned, pray for me. Let's hope it all works out.
But still, like, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Alright, so that was a 93. He might go a little more, I'm not sure. Everything's good. A little bit of smoke, but everything seems good so far. Alright, so we've been trying to figure out boost control, and the boost controller was not working off of the AC line like most people have done. And racking our minds, I cut the wire on the actual ECU and wired that to the boost controller, and now it's working. So we're gonna continue to see if it works and then switch to E85 if it does work and go from there.
It's not work, so now all I'm gonna do is
we're making great progress. The only couple of issues I had were with the boost controller, the boost controller. My harness isn't the best. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but like things work at the ECU but things don't work on the other end of the harness. So I pretty much spliced into the ECU side of the harness to supply the boost control its ground and like the pulse or whatever it's called, and it's working great right now. Right now we're at 550. We're at 553. Can't really see. There you go. 553 wheel horsepower and 530 wheel torque. He's gonna try to bring the torque down, and we're gonna try to touch at least 600. But keep in mind, it's a stock block. It's stock head. Like everything is stock except for the injectors, the turbo manifold, intake, oil pump, 50-degree VTC gear. Yeah, so it's doing awesome. That's 20 PSI. We're gonna shoot for 6 and probably call it a day right there. Absolutely call it a day right there. And take this thing home and give it some service because it's, dude, this thing has been ripping. Hopefully I can upload the iPhone clips, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do the final few with the camera. Yeah. Quick break, let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll get back into it and shoot for the final number that we came here for. What'd it do?
579.
Yeah! Damn!
And the torque?
Okay, so it might have blown up. We're not sure. Something just sounds weird. It doesn't sound like a typical knock, but it sounds like something might have fallen inside of the engine. But shit, we're at 580, which is significant. So we're gonna do some diving, see what we can figure out. This is annoying. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, friends, she blew up. We think it's rod knock. Something, I don't know. But she is toasted. I will have to swap another one in here, but the nice part is that K24s are everywhere, so it's not too hard. It's just gonna be a process. So yeah, I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna get another engine, throw it in, and the tune is still at 580 wheel and 424 wheel torque. So it'll be fun. Once it's back, I'll make sure everything else is like all set once I swap the other engine in here. But yeah, that concludes it for today.
so I don't do that.
I'll have some final thoughts when I get home. Gonna think a little bit, not too upset because I expect this with this type of hobby, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So the engine is experiencing some kind of knock. I'm not 110%. Oh, there you go. I'm not super surprised. I did an oil change before I got on the dyno, and it's leaking a little bit of oil. I did an oil change before I got on the dyno, and I noticed that there were a few flakes and like weird, pieces of metal in the oil. And I had only done one oil change on this engine before. I did it when I put the engine in. Drove it around a little bit. I never, drove hard, but I did find that a little weird, and it was smoking a little bit off of the first few pulls. It cleared up, but it seems like this engine wasn't in the best health, before we even pushed it to what we pushed it to. But all things considered, it made a lot of power and it held up for a long time. Dynos are really stressful on engines, and I'm not upset. I am going to replace the entire engine with a spare, another K24A. They're not that expensive. And the tune should be 100% okay because it was running fantastic until I heard that slight knock. And yeah, it's gonna be fine. It gives me a chance to go through everything and clean everything up one more time. I had a couple of issues with the K-Power harness, like I said, but I mean, it worked out. I figured it out. I wired in the boost controller straight to the ECU, essentially, bypassing the harness. And I did that with my key as well. My key would not turn the car on. So yeah, man, 580 wheel horsepower and 425 wheel torque. Sounded insane. I can't wait to get it running again. But for now, I am going to kind of leave this on the side. I'm going to finish the 240, get the 240 running and like driving how I want it to. It's like this close. And once I get the 240 running and everything is good, I will pull this into the garage, start pulling everything apart and getting it ready for the transplant. So I'll be reusing pretty much everything, cleaning up everything, making sure there's no metal shavings in the turbo, the oil pan. Yeah, and that's really it. And the oil pickup, the K20, the oil pump, the K20 Type S oil pump. Just make sure that's clean. So it's not over yet.
I'm a living fool and compromising hell. Million on the fool.